Hi everyone, welcome to this Oriental dance class. We have today 30 minutes with Oriental dance, moving our hips and doing some fun accents with our hips to improve as well our coordination and to improve some movements that are going to help you to move better and fluid during your drum solos. So I hope you enjoy. We are just going to take a few seconds to prepare the space, to prepare that everything is working. We are live, and I also want to remember you that you can subscribe to this channel to have always the notifications for your live classes and to get all the good things that we are posting all the time here in the channel, and also to connect and be together. So let's start right away. We are prepared, and let's move now the arms to the side, breathing in and out. We are just preparing the body before starting. Go up and down. And now we move the shoulders to the back. Very gentle and slow. Now bring the arms to the side. 1 and 2. And we have today just fun music with some drums and nice accents. And go up, 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 up and side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now keep your arms down. 2, and start moving the hips in circles. 2, change the arm position, keep your shoulders down, and change direction. Now the arms are here in front, and go up. Nice. And change to the other side. Keeping the pelvis in the center. Nice. Now change, go to the other side, arms up. And 1 and 2. Perfect. Now, one more time. Shoulders to the back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now the hips to the side. 2, 3, front, up, side, front, up, and side, front, up, and side, front, up, and side, and faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. One more time. 1. Enjoy and feel also how your arms are moving, and you are going to keep connecting with the coordination. So your arms are in another level because they are moving slower in comparison with the hips. Nice. And now one more time in circles, and let's move the body in circles, keeping the parallel position. And to the other side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So perfect. So now let's start with a movement with an accent. Let's do a 3/4 shimmy. So this accent will improve the hip coordination and will also find a little bit more of connection with your shimmies and your accents. So now keep your feet in a parallel position, and we are going to move the hips. We are going to start with the right side, your right. And we are going to find this accent 1, 2, 3. So we are going to do 1, 2, 3, going through the center to change and to go to the other side, to your left, and do the 1, 2, 3. So it's 3/4 shimmy. That means that you are doing just 3 accents in a 4 frame in the music. So for example, if we are doing the accent, you are going to do 1, 2, 3, and the number 4 is this traveling small movement in the center connecting with the other side. So this moment when you are changing to the other side, that will be your number 4. So it's silent and you don't need to do an extra accent. This is very important because it's 3/4 shimmy and not a triplet shimmy or triplet accent. So it's going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, change 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the shimmy is, of course, faster. So we are just training here. Let's try with the music this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 right now. Very slow to prepare the body before the shimmy. And the most important is to understand that with the music, you will feel that you are doing a double accent. So it will be better to connect with the music. Go 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and a 1 and a 2, and a 1 and a 2, and a 1 and a 2, 1 and 2. Perfect. Let's try it with the music. Place your arms in parallel. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And right. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And if you think and connect a little bit more with the music, you will find that the hips is doing 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2, 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2, 1 and 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now the movement is in a vertical direction. We are just combining the accent, is lifting on dropping accent and going to the side. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2, keep breathing. 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Great. So now we are ready to move forward and to find a little bit of this speed in between. So now let's move the knees. So finding that shimmy that we normally use and doing the center to relax the lower body. And now use the hips, doing this 3/4 shimmy. So if we go to one side, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and a 1 and a 2, and a 1 and a 2, and a 1 and a 2, and a 1 and a 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So the hips are moving all the time and you are going to one side and to the other side. Sometimes you will feel that you want to go up with your heels. That is also okay, but keeping now the movement a little bit down will be good for your practice and your speed during those fast tempos and rhythms. So let's do it. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Feel how your hips are moving to one side and to the other side. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. The most important is to feel as well how the knees are very intuitive in this movement. So it's very natural when you are moving the knees, your hips will be automatically doing the motion, but the coordination will be when you start practicing a little bit more. So the most important is to feel how the hips are moving and how the knees are also moving, but you are not locking the position here and moving from a very deep bending and lower position. You are using like a middle bend, so it's not completely bent. Your knees are slightly bent. You are not going so deep in your position. You are standing in the center to find that coordination. So let's do it one more time with the music. Find those shimmy accents. Let's start from 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. If we go slower, if for you this is a little bit complicated, just go slow and go to the right. 1 and a 2 and a 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 1 and 2, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and little by little you will start moving faster. So let's do it with the music. Let's start slow and go faster. 1 2 3 and 4. Right. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. We are doing 3/4 shimmies. At this moment, we are just practicing the coordination. Slowly to go faster. Slowly and then fast. Take your time. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. From the top, one more time. If we count with the 3, we are going to see 1, 2, 3. 4 is in the center, connecting to the other side, and then 1, 2, 3. Changing and 1, 2, 3. But to be more fluid and connected with the music, we found that this double 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 works better to keep you connected with the music. 1 and a 3, 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Faster. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Feel how your hips are moving to the side. And also, you don't need to move too much to open the hip and to bump to the side too much, because the shimmy, then you will find that you need to keep almost in the center. You need to keep your movement almost in the center, but your hips are moving a little bit to the side. So it's like finding that those lines connecting also with your shoulders. So don't go too much to the side. Keep like squeezing the muscles in the center. Go. Perfect. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Feel how you are growing. Keep your posture, your pelvis in the center, in a neutral position, and keep your arms relaxing and moving. One and a two and a one and a two and a one and a two and a one. Perfect. Now you will find that you can move forward, backward, side, side in circular motion. So it's very fun when you practice your three-quarter shimmy, and then you will be able to do a lot of combinations, especially during some drum solos and during also classical music. So let's do it one more time. Now going to the front and to the back with shimmy, three-quarter shimmy. Starting to your right. One and a two and a one and a two and a one, two and a one and a two. If you can see as well, it's like a small march. There are very small steps that are moving you towards the direction that you want to go. So let's do it again with the music. 7, 8, little bit. Okay, let's use the same music and go to your right. 1, left. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2, and connect a little bit more with these little steps that are moving you to the front, to the back. Small shimmies. Keep the vibration. Change. Back, front, 1 and 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Side, 1, 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Perfect. So very nice. So now you have there your three-quarter shimmy. Then we will do now a very nice accent that we normally use a lot in Oriental dance, during drum solos, during also classical pieces, where we are moving the pelvis and using this basic motion from the three-quarter shimmy. So we are going to find this position or the movement like going 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. But now we are going to put one foot behind and the other one in front. So if you want, place your left or your right behind, and we are going to do the same. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. But now you are going to feel how your pelvis is now active, is more active than before. Before was more the hips, also the pelvis, but the pelvis was in the center, like holding and controlling the movement. And now the pelvis is there, active, very active, going to the front and to the back, front and back. And this direction, this posterior and anterior tilting of the pelvis is very important in Oriental dance, and it's nice when you practice and also you improve the posture and the muscles around your lower back. So it's very important. And front and back, front and back. And 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and front, front and back, front and back, front and back. 1 and 2 and 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Change direction, go front and back, like changing the weight, shifting the weight, but also think that when you are here, your pelvis is front, and then back. One more time, and one more time. Front and back. Front and back. When your pelvis is front, your weight is there, back. And when your pelvis is back, then your weight is front. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Let's do it with the music to have more fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. 3/4 shimmy, placing the feet behind, relaxing the arms. Front and back, pelvis. One and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Great, now change. Another side. And front, back, 1 and a 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Relaxing the arms, the fingers. Let's go. 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 1 and a 2, 1, 2. Feeling how your pelvis is active all the time, and your shimmies are also very, very active during these steps. So now we are ready with these 2 shimmies. So the same 3/4 shimmy to the side, 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2, and then changing to have those lines that are very interesting when we are doing accents, 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Then you can go with the open steps, so with so many directions to improve your traveling steps as well and your hip accents. So now let's move forward and let's do another combination for the hips, doing this using the 4 points from the hips and from the pelvis. So let's do an accent to the side. Let's go with the pelvis to the front, left and back, side, front, to the side, and then to the back with the pelvis. So I have also a video in my channel with all the details for this movement and all the details also to improve the motion in your pelvis. So go and check this tutorial to have also a better posture during your pelvis accent. You can train and look for it. So now let's do it one more time with the music. We are going to the side, front, side, and then to the back. Let's do it. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and side, front, to the side, back, right, front, left and back, right, front, left, back, right, front, left, back, right, front, left, back, right, front, left and back, right, front, left, back, right, front, left and back, right, front, left, back, right, front, last, back, last, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So now let's do it faster. When everything is faster, we don't need to push too much the hips to the side. We just need to focus the attention on those muscles that we are using. And we are using now our thighs muscles. The knees are very active. Your hips, your glutes are active, and also your lower abdominals, because they are doing all the work to protect your spine. So go to the side, one, front, side, back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it with the music, very small, very gentle. Careful with your lower back. And let's do it. Back, 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 back. Front, side, back, right, front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, front, left, back, right, front, left, and back. Right, front, left, back. Right, front, left, back. Front, left, and back. Right, front, left, and back. Nice. Very nice. So we have here these 4 accents with your hips, and we did before the 3/4 shimmies. So let's put all together. We will start here in the center, to the right, and 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2, 1 and a 2, 1, 2. Change 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and a 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2, and change 2 and 1, 2, 1, 2 and 1, 2, and then right, front, left, back, right, front, left, back. So we are putting all together. Let's do it with the music. Breathe in and out. One and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Change pelvis. Front and back, front and back, front and back, front and back. And a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. And front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. Center, 7, 8, and right, front, left, back, right, front, left. Perfect. So now we are going to do it all from the top one more time. And then we are going to finish with some curves, with some figure 8, using the arms and also incorporating the upper body. So we are going to use the figure 8. We are going to make those lines very open. 1, 2, using the arms. 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So just to finish with that, let's do it. 2, 3 and 4, and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, front, back, using the hips, shimmies, and pelvis, and 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2, 3/4 shimmies, and now change, front and back, front and back, front and back, 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2, and side, front, side, back, go, up, figure 8, faster, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, breathe out, one more time, breathe in and out, and last time, let's do it. Are you dancing? Get up and dance with me. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2, 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Change pelvis, front and back, and 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Change pelvis, front and back. Breathing all the time. And one more time. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now side and front, side, back, side, front, side, back. Faster. Side, front, side, back, side, front, side, back. Use your arms. And shimmy, figure 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, breathe out. Move the hips to the side and to the side. Slowly bend your knees, go deep. Close, in parallel position, move your arms to the back, breathe in, exhale out, move your torso in circles, change direction, breathe in, exhale out, and change, breathe in, exhale out. And this was everything for today. So, thank you very much. Thank you for dancing with me. I hope you have enjoyed these 30 minutes with Oriental dance. So we have been practicing your 3/4 shimmies. We are also have been doing some accents with the hips and also the activation with the pelvis. And at the end, we did our figure 8 growing up, also helping us with the arms to have these beautiful waves that are so nice in Oriental dance. So remember that you can subscribe to the channel, also hit the bell, the notification bell, then you have every week your live class notification and you don't forget. So enjoy your practice and happy dancing. See you next time. Bye bye.